Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch. Now, I've done a few reviews lately of products of, shall we say, dubious quality. Products at the lower end of the market. So, tonight, I've treated myself. I'm having Bistro by Asda Lasagne Al Forno. Now, I should have shown it to you before it went in the oven, but I didn't. So, there you go. Right, this was £4. It's 400 grams. So, yes, it's expensive. But hopefully it will be very, very good. I don't buy this sort of thing very often, as you probably know. Right, the description. It's got a brief description on the front, but the description on the back is much better, much more detailed. It says, a rich beef Chianti and red wine ragu with smoked pancetta in between layers of free-range egg pasta, topped with a grana padano cheese sauce, grated extra mature cheddar and parsley. Doesn't it sound lovely? It really does. And the only way to cook this is in the oven, so that's where it is. Now, I didn't know. I had to Google what Al Forno meant. I had no idea. And it means, basically, it means in the oven. Cooked in the oven, baked in the oven. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing with it. Well, that's the only way you can cook it. Takes 30 minutes, by the way. Look at the ingredients. Minced beef is the first ingredient, so that's the ingredient there's the most of, and it's 28% minced beef. The lasagna sheets make up 16%. You've got Chianti red wine 7% and red wine 6%. So there's 13% wine in this. Am I going to get drunk from it? Who knows? What other percentages have we got? Cheddar cheese 3%, smoked pancetta 2%, grana padano cheese 2%, and lots of other, well, quite a lot of other ingredients, but most of it looks like fairly natural stuff. There's not a huge great list of E numbers, you know, which you sometimes get on products. So yeah, have a look on the Asda website if you want to have a look at the ingredients. What else? Oh yeah, packed in the UK with beef from the UK and pork from the Netherlands. And with it, now when I got this, I thought I really should have a posh garlic bread to go with it, shouldn't I? You know, a really good garlic bread. And I was looking through them on the Asda website and thinking, they're so expensive. And to be honest, I really like the cheap one. So, hang on a second. Here it comes. Asda Just Essentials Garlic Baguette. These are great. They really are. I can't remember the price at the moment. They're 30 something pence. I think they're 37 pence. It's round about that anyway. But they're so good for the price. When you can spend like £1.50 or £2 for a really posh garlic bread, I can't see the point. So, yeah, I'm going to cook the whole thing. Normally when I cook a meal, I will just cook half of one of these, and quite often I'll do it in the air fryer and I'll freeze the other half. Tonight, as the oven's on, I'm going to do the whole thing. Right, it's been in the oven 15 minutes, so in 5 minutes time I'll put the garlic bread in, and in 15 minutes time hopefully it'll all be done and plated up, and I can show you and tell you what it's like. I'm really hoping it'll be good. It's the first item I've tried from this Bistro range. I think it is anyway. You tell me. I think it's the first item I've tried. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, £4. when you can get a lasagna for £1 or under. But will it be 4 times as good? We'll find out soon. Right, it's done. I just wanted to show you what it looks like before I serve it up. There it is. Let's see how neat and tidy I can get it out of that foil dish. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a challenge, isn't it? What I usually do... Can I hold it now? No, yes, can I? No, I can't. Let's get the oven gloves again. What I usually do with things like this is I get my scissors and I'll cut down this side and sort of slide it out. Use this to sort of slide the whole thing out onto the plate. But yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Right, there it is. Now I think I've got that out of the foil dish pretty well, don't you? I'm quite pleased with that. Let's give you a close-up. Yeah, not bad. Well, it looks okay. I don't know what it tastes like yet. I mean, the main smell I'm getting at the moment is the garlic bread, which at the moment I've put on a separate plate there. You know what garlic bread looks like. I don't know what I'm showing you. I'll probably end up putting that on the on this plate just to sort of soak up all the juices and everything. Right, here we go. Bistro by Asda Lasagne Al Forno, £4. Okay, now as all the meat is sort of oozing out here, let's try some and see how winey it is. You can definitely taste that red wine. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Lovely bit of beef, really tender. You can tell that there's a lot of beef in this, and you can tell, you really can. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it down, cut the whole thing in half, and yeah, and then we'll have a go. Right, so I've cut it in half. It's still steaming, as you might be able to tell. I've cut a bit off the corner here. Let's have a go at that. Oh, you can really tell that is a quality lasagna. You really can. The pasta sheets, or lasagna sheets, are perfect. You know, the texture of them. The meat is lovely. You can taste the cheese, you definitely can. I'd like it cheesier, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Superb. Now perhaps I could have put it under the grill for a few minutes once it was cooked in the oven. But quite often when I'm doing these reviews, as I'm eating it, you know, I think of, oh, could have, would have, should have. And then quite a lot of the comments are, oh, could have, would have, should have. You know, you could have done this. I would have done that. You should have done this. But it's all a learning curve, isn't it? It really is. And what I've learned from that is a superb lasagna. But, yes, there's a but coming. I'll just try a bit more. And the but is, the last lasagna I reviewed was the Cathedral City. I believe it was called Our Cheesy Lasagna. About the same price, but it was better than this. Mainly because it had more cheese. It really did. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of cheese on this. But I like loads of cheese. And if it was a choice between this and the Cathedral City lasagna, I'd have the Cathedral City one any day of the week. But if you're someone who doesn't like a really heavy cheese taste and does like the red wine taste, then this one will definitely be for you. Oh yes, I'm really going to enjoy that, especially with my my whole garlic baguette, which cost me 30-something pence. And this has been quite a long video, hasn't it? I do apologise for that. And thank you if you're still watching. I really appreciate that. And I'd appreciate it even more if you would hit the like button and perhaps subscribe if you haven't done already. That'd be great. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.